Alright, I've got an adjustment to the corny keg. It used to go on like that, and this was the fitting that was on there, but I wanted to put an inline particulate filter just in case there's any kind of metal shavings that break off of the compressor or anything that gets into the tank itself. I don't want to have it come up through the airline into my lungs. I want a kind of a second barrier of defense. And so this is what I've got here. It's a brass deal. I don't know exactly how they make it, but it's got a whole bunch of little brass pellets that look like they're glued together. So what this will do is it'll rest right on line, top of the fitting there, and then the hose fits right over the top of that, and then I'm going to clamp it down at the bottom here. So you can see inside there, and this actually lets air through pretty easily.
Well, we're down here again doing another little prospecting trip, and some people have been wanting me to show more of the cleanup and the gold that we're finding. So we've been running some material through a half-inch classifier, and we've probably run maybe 10 buckets, something like that. And so I'm going to take you over to the sluice box. We've got some special belting material in the top that's catching most of our bigger flakes.
I want to give you guys a little idea of what we're digging in here. This is some hard packed material right up against the bedrock. Locked in there pretty tight, as opposed to this stuff up here, which is super loose. That's what we're getting our gold out of.
Well, it's been a long time now since I've seen you smile, and I'll gamble away my fright, and I'll gamble away my time, and in a year or so, it's so simple to see.
So my buddy Dave is cleaning out the bottom section, and I'm going to go ahead and clean out the top here. The top is made out of this belting material. I think it was used for a conveyor belt or something like that. But we're just trying to see how much gold this is catching, and we didn't really have an ideal setup to as far as our angle and how the water was running through, so we did the best we could. But I would have liked a little bit more water going through there and having to be a little bit slower. But we'll just see what we get here. I didn't have very much to pan out, and I got it down to pretty much black sand and garnets here. So I'm going to swirl it around here and show you what I've got. Start to see it showing up there. Hang on to that. That's kind of cool. Big old chunk of lead. Looks like it's natural lead. So, here's the gold in relation. Let me put my finger down here. Here's my finger. Hi, finger! And this is the gold that was found in the top, in the belting material, except for a couple of these two bigger flakes. I think they acted like a sail and they made it down into the first riffle of the sluice. Let's go over here and we can look at this other pan, and there's hardly anything in there. There's a few flakes is all, and some smaller ones that made it down into the carpet and under the riffles. So that belting material works really good. And if we have the sluice box set up just right, it might even work a little bit better. Hopefully you can see that okay.